Hi guys, my name is Susie and welcome back to Marie's room. I figured out the journal aspect. I don't know why I just didn't bother to go back and look at her journal, but I don't know. I was also kind of fiddling around because I thought that it would be on a button, so I kind of talked to a few more things like the shoes that I kind of missed.
He had
but
money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom.
Those are yours?
Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Is it still talking about Trevor or Troy, whatever his name was? So there are two cards.
The Green Eatery.
The Green Eatery.
Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Well, that was just fungus. Is just mushrooms. Mushrooms are just a fungi.
Food rescue.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a good place to be until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Oh, okay. So you resented her for showing you pity, even though she was probably because of she probably did that because of
so I'd feel at
friendship.
Home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Well, like you should. Just so you didn't like Marie because she pitied you. You think, whether it is in proper friendship for feeling bad for somebody or empathy, but
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere.
Why?
I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Okay.
I loved skinny dipping.
So you wanted to be the popular girl.
Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really,
you wanted to be
it was Mr. Jones's pool after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak, and he wasn't there. Just to be clear, but someone else was.
You keep calling her a freak. You're a horrible friend. I don't know why you feel bad now. It seems like you shouldn't feel bad in the first place. Because from how you're acting, you never viewed her as a friend in the first place. It's like you felt she pitied you, so you turned back and said, well, I'll pity you, because you're a freak and nobody likes you at school. But then I don't want to be your friend in public. Ah, you're just a horrible person. That's at least what I'm learning from Kelsey's story here. Kelsey's a not... Oh, I don't have a shadow. Well, that's kind of... Or I don't have a reflection. That's kind of disappointing. All right. Oh, I don't think I read that. Maybe?
Did I? There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Okay. Well, you're just a mess of problems. Not necessarily your situation, but your ways of going about it. Did I already? Yes, I already talked about that. Yes. Okay. So let's look into her journal. Oh, orange peels.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
So you'd steal them. Alright. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. There's a lot of stuff here. High school kid saves classmate from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it. As if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I keep telling them in the same story, aren't they sick of it yet? Or I keep telling you the same story. Aren't I sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book. My life story, so they'll stop bugging me, crazy people. Here for the last time, last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed a sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked, he panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry. So I joined food rescue to help. There at the end, everyone's satisfied. Well, she's nice. She at least seems like a decent person. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everybody was there. All those happy family, all those familiar faces loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. It surprised me. It just surprised me is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelly Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Oh my god, they put Kelsey on my team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from food rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. That's funny. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looks at me like I was crazy and walked out, and now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. So Marie is just a little sweetheart trying to make everybody feel better and not worry about stuff, where Kelsey is just, I don't know. I don't want to say egotistical, but she cares about her image and being pitied way too much, even though it wasn't pity. It was empathy. She does not understand empathy at all. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know, they are never gonna find them. I wish somebody would just stop, leave us alone, so I can forget the whole, oh, that whole night. That's when her father, I think, was stabbed. Or they were robbed. So, some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Trust me, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I would have killed him too, but the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad, so they never caught them. Not fearless. So, ooh, I think I'm missing something right there, maybe. One of two. Oh, okay, I gotta get like 2 of 2, so there's only 1 of 2 here? We're all just matter. Yeah, you're true. If you really think about space that much, everything in the universe is created from space dust, or stardust. So humans are just a big combination of stardust. Yeah, if you want to make yourself, at least that's really comforting to me. At least it makes me feel like I'm something, you know. I'm not just some random person walking around, you know. I won't get too philosophical, but I'll just say that I like the fact to think about that all humans are just made up of stardust. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. True. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam, she doesn't even realize what she was saying, or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. Okay, well, now comes the resentment a little bit. Oh, so Kelsey keeps thinking that Marie and her were friends. Okay. Yeah, it seems like Kelsey keeps thinking Marie thought they were friends, but Marie didn't. Marie kept trying to be her friend. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep, I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey is the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do it all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. Oh, I get it. So it seems like Marie is kind of crushing on Kelsey a little bit, but is also kind of resentful just for the fact that Kelsey doesn't want anything to do with her. Kind of. I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on classic night at the theater. I went with Ben, loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her, and she pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. And her stupid cheerleader friends. So Kelsey was like one of the popular girls who was trying to hide the fact that, you know, most of the, you know, popular people, at least at high school, tend to be kids that have some money. So she was trying to hide the fact that she didn't. Alright, okay. So, 2 of 2, 1 of 2. Ooh, size 9? Oh, I guess a picture right there. I feel out of place whenever outside of this room. She said she was sorry. I know, but I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Yeah. So everything Kelsey's been saying, Marie knew. You know, she knew this. She just kept trying. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That La La Land night, she was with Trevor, and he is an asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it matters. Not that it makes it all right. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with the rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebble, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go, really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here right now. As I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes for class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. So it's kind of more like a story of Kelsey accepting Marie as a friend. What is that, a braid? Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night the heels dug into my calf. That hurt a lot. Yeah, they do. That does hurt a lot. Have you seen those heels? Oopsies. So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous on Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked a little... Oh, I look like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. So she has small feet. I got both of these ones. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I am so freaking proud. Ha! Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window. You know, that's just not acceptable anyway. You're damaging a property. Then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl, I used to curse abundantly? Well, maybe a little bit, I can see that. Dad thought it indicated intelligence. And actually, that is something that they've done tests on. And they've kind of shown that people who swear a lot more, and people who swear with very creative swears, like not just the same one over and over and over again, people who swear creatively or have a large vocabulary of swear words actually have a larger vocabulary in general, which is funny. I guess it looked cute up to a certain age, but he said mom hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in a swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced, because he got candy every single time. Yeah, I must have. That's funny. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Well, that's a very nice place to cut it. So I'm going to cut it here and just kind of keep going over some notes and then trying to find more of the missing pages. But so far, this is kind of a interesting story between, you know, two friends, or a very complicated relationship of one of Marie trying to be Kelsey's friend, but then Kelsey just not wanting to look or to look like she needs help, even though she clearly does, and you know, and whatever. But I'm gonna leave this episode here, and I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, it's kind of interesting.